This is as good as ever a time to start. Hello everyone, I'm Illinois and today we are playing Eden Crafters. As usual on a Friday, my live stream has the constant presence even.
What is a present?
Presence
What is a
is when someone is somewhere or something is somewhere. Presence of my son, Ramya. So he'll be heard through the live stream for sure. So what is Eden Crafters? Eden Crafters is an automation game with terraforming elements. This is a demo, though it has a fair amount of gameplay and it has some interesting mechanics. Ramil, can you leave that glove alone or take it somewhere else? Alright, let's go with this. I already have a world created, but I'm going to create a new world just for the live stream.
chair there?
Oh yeah, you did ask to have the chair there. Move over there. No, you move over there. Cannot pull the chair all the way over here if you're in the way. Move. Wait. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you have your water close by. And please don't hit things. Live stream, I'm not gonna call it live stream, that's just silly. What shall we call it? We're gonna call it, well, let's call it Eden. Kind of silly, but here we go. There aren't really any options for the creation of the world, but it's fine. It's just a demo, there will be more things coming. The game itself, or the prologue itself, will be coming in August, I think, or something like that. Don't take my words for granted, because I did not memorize all the information about the game. The idea is so that we play the game.
There.
What?
Your ship is there.
Yes, my ship is there. Don't worry about the ship. The idea is to play the game, not to provide more information than I can. You can find the information on the Steam page, and there's also the Discord, which I believe the Steam page has a link to. Pardon me. So let's see. New objective. First step. Learning the basics. Welcome to the demo version of Eden Crafters. The game is still in early development, so you might encounter bugs or unfinished systems. We would love to hear your feedback and ideas. Don't forget to join our Discord or post in the Steam community forums. I can speak. This demo takes place in Ocean World, one of the planets you'll be able to choose from in the full game, and sadly is also the one that has one very annoying mechanic that happens often, and even though I have learned how to deal with it, I am going to refrain from interfering unless it starts getting too frequent. But I believe it's not as frequent as it was before. So here's our spaceship. There are some materials in your spaceship's inventory. Transfer them to your inventory, which you can access with tab. I really don't feel like reading this, because I can be so much faster by not doing it. Alright, so I can use my spaceship to recover oxygen. I cannot use it because it does not have any energy. As you can see, we have no energy cells. We will be able to craft them later. So what will we do first? We will select our pool and we'll collect materials directly from the ground. And once we have enough materials, we'll be able to craft some things that we can use to craft other things. It's the classic game mechanic. You get resources, you craft some items, use those items to craft new things, because some of those items will actually be machines. Though you have to worry about food and oxygen. You don't have to worry about, this is nothing, this is just a rock. You can actually pass through it. Remiel, stop doing that, please. I am definitely not going to look at that. Can you see I'm playing? You should look at the game as well. We have one iron node right here. It's a large iron deposit, which we'll make good use of very soon.
Look at my balloon.
Now, I will be using the ship to recover the oxygen more often than not. Because why not? And apparently, wow, we recovered it so fast. We could kind of swim, but it uses energy to swim. So it's not a very good idea to be swimming for long periods of time. Even if you build a habitat underwater, you will still not have oxygen. You will be considered underwater and you'll run out of energy. If you run out of all your energy, suddenly you start losing more than just that. And besides, you won't be able to do certain actions. So, even though I could get all the materials that I find before me, I do know each material only stacks to 30. I wish I could just click once and let the thing mine forever, but since this very tool allows us... Wow, I completed the first steps, whatever they were. Allows us to... Oh, come on, don't interrupt my sentence. To actually modify the terrain, we can make holes and stuff. Anyway, your first base. Blah 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 blah. Oxygen. Blah 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 blah. Etc. etc. They were saying something. Let's get some rock by mining the dirt. So at any rate, despite everything, I will build a habitat here, but I will take it with me to some place. You see, considering I already played the game, I already have an idea of where the ores are. And in this particular area, there are all 4 types of ores that we can find in nodes. Though before I head there, I'm going to go to that cave over there that we can see from the distance. So let's go over there. We'll actually continue the tutorial.
Dad, where are your things?
I don't have things. This is a new game. This is a brand new save, so I have no things. I'll have to create them. This game is important because it has sulfur. There are other places where there are sulfur in this world. By the way, not by the way, let's actually build a house first. So press Q and you can build a living compartment. And I'll put it right here. There we go. Now we can go inside and recover some oxygen. And while we're here, I wish the distance from the door that we have to be for it to open would be short, shorter, yeah, because over here I'm so far. Ramil, you're going to make all that noise the entire time. I'm going to remove that glove from you. No, stop doing that. How about you play some games on the phone? That would be much better than you making the noise all the time during the stream. Come on, you need to behave. He was given one of those medical gloves. Does it show? Yes, it shows. And it's been blowing on it as if it was a balloon. Anyway, so they tell us to build this and that. But as I was saying, let's check the inventory. We already have some iron plate, some food boxes. Wow, 50? We start with food boxes, not regular. Huh. I thought it was the smaller ones that we would get at the start. No matter. And then oxygen capsules. Those are pretty much useless when you think about it because we can make a habitat and we can disassemble it and we can build it when we need to breed. So why do we need it? We don't really. Here's our iron ore, our copper ore, our cobalt ore, our quartz, and our rock. There are 2 other materials. One of them we'll talk about it when it matters. The other one is right here, is sulfur. So let's take all of the sulfur we can find in this cave. Because sulfur, plus the other material that I'll mention at a later point, are the only materials that we cannot get an infinite amount of them. Ramiel, stop making weird noises. We do not have nodes to mine these, so we'll have to pick them up where they are. In this island we have them on caves. I think they only are on caves on this. There might be a part of the island that actually has them on the ground outside our caves. But the other material totally. Wow. Hello. So we have some sleeping issues sometimes when we get too close to the wall. But it's fine, it's fine. It's just a demo. The game will have lots of things fixed. We are certain. Just as certain as my kid making a lot of noise as usual. Alright, we have 28 pieces of sulfur. It will be useful for a bunch of things in due time. So, we'll right... Wait, we don't right click? Oh, wait. We now do it with X. You see, the last time I played was before the developer released an update to the game that changed a bunch of things and streamlined certain operations like the deleting structures, because most of the structures would be just pressing X to delete them, but then the habitats and the conveyors and pipes would be right clicking. Alright, we are here, and I think this is already the place. I think that I usually go around the long way to get here. Really, I'm not really sure what was the idea in my mind. So, on this gameplay, on this playthrough, I'm going to use a few tricks that I've learned along the way. Yes, oxygen is low. Let's build the compartment right here for a moment. And we'll actually build it elsewhere. You see, when I was playing, I only noticed this large cobalt deposit. When I had already established another one and made conveyors go all the way, coming all the way from over there on the coast, because it was where I thought there was the closest cobalt node. It was completely hidden for me because I came from that area. Yes, there are plenty of rocks around. Yes, I know, I'm not going to pick them up. I don't need those rocks. Calm down. But since it's here, cobalt, quartz, copper, and iron, all four of them there, we can make a base right here. Honestly, in my opinion, is the best place for a base. It's flat enough, it has the materials close enough to each other, and well, it's just great. So, there's a quartz. Let's go closer to where the iron is. Actually, isn't there more than one iron node here? I was certain there was. Ah, there it is. There's one there and one there. Two iron nodes. Not that we really need it, because we can put more than one machine on each node. It's simple enough. Right, so we have the node there. So why don't we build our house right on top of the hill? Because why not? Not like that. Like this? No. Okay, let's actually build it here. Alright. So now we have ourselves a base. And the base requires kitchen. I didn't know the kitchen was available right away. In fact, last time I checked, last time I played the game, the kitchen was not useful yet, so I'm not going to build a kitchen. But I need a workbench. Let's put the workbench right here. Alright. Honestly, now that I think about it, they actually... I thought they had asked us to make... Ah, probably not. The electric panel comes afterwards. I thought they had told us to make the electric panel first, but I guess not. We need to make some cable. For that we need copper ingots. How much cable do we need for that? We need 2, which means we might not have enough copper. Because this uses... Oh, never mind. No, absolutely. Yeah, we need 2 more copper. 2 more copper ore. We need 8 copper ore to make 4 copper ingot. To make 2 spindles of wires. Yes, you are unlocking that, but if you just talk and don't do anything, you might not unlock anything.
But I am not the one who does.
Of course you're not unlocking that, you already unlocked that one.
I want to unlock it now.
You can't unlock something that is already unlocked, you can already build it as long as you have the gems. It's playing Builderment. Yes, okay, I need to make the wire. So, there we go. 4, and now we can make 2. Right, what else did I need it? Why didn't I do this? Cement. We can make 1 cement, and now boom, we have enough for this. So let's... This we can actually put anywhere, like it doesn't matter, because we're not going to interact with it. Or at least we weren't going to interact with it. Let's hope it remains the same. Now you want me to deal with the plant grower. It's only fair because, honestly, we need to feed ourselves. So let's make a plant grower. Let's put it right here. Next to the workbench. So that we have quick access. We don't need to input anything on this. The organic matter will start growing on its own over time. So now we have access to a bunch of things. Food cans with organics that come from that machine. Oxygen capsules, which is pretty much useless when we can make this on our own. Speaking of that, let's craft 5 cement and make sure we always have it so that we can craft our house. Hey, Nerdly! How are you? Welcome! Didn't see you there, as usual. I'm always very, very, very distracted playing the game, which is kind of sad. I need to have a better way of noticing when people actually speak to me. Maybe I need to put the chat in a bigger window. Right, so we can see already a little plant growing there. So how are you today? What are your plans? Are you going to live stream later? The grower has some food, but since we have still this, I'm going to only eat when I'm under 50, so that I don't... Ramil, control yourself. Let's make some iron ingots, because if I'm not mistaken, nothing is made directly from ore. And we can make those and those. We have to craft all the little components for everything that we need to build. This miner will mine things automatically, but cannot be automated beyond that. The ore that is inside it will remain inside it. But it doesn't need power, so let's make use of it. The door is that way, you silly goon. Now, let's go to where the iron is and get this already working, getting us some iron ore to simplify. Alright, and that's it. In perfect honesty, I find this extremely silly, but hey, there's a grinding wheel or cutting wheel, and it's going up and down, and it's kind of hitting the rock. So here we go. You will get up to 30 iron ore before it stops doing its thing. We should probably do 1 for each material, though we could wait until we can do the automated ones for that. So let us see, they're telling us to build an assembling bench. So how about I actually do more of these? I'll need iron plates and more cement. I have much rock? I only have 1 rock, so I better get more rock. But first, let's go eat the first food box. Let's clear a bit of the ground over here. For the sake of us getting rock, you can see on the left side of the screen, you could when I was doing it, the rock we're getting. Also, mining takes energy, so we are limited on the amount we can get. But that will change once we have the assembly, assembling bench. Not really a bench. You don't sit on it, but hey, that's the technical term anyway. Um, we'll be able to craft things like oxygen bottles and batteries that we can put on our equipment. We have 3 slots. We can put on in those slots whatever we want, but well, we only have 3. We could have 3 oxygen bottles and go explore a bit further, or more of the batteries, all 3 batteries, and we could mine for longer. But since we're going to automate things, I don't see the point in doing so. Alright. At the beginning, this is our life, just picking up a bunch of things and doing our best so that we can do the automation as soon as possible. We'll need some power for that. Okay, we don't have any more materials. Now let us see. Look, we already have a forge here, but that one uses power. 3 megawatts per hour. We can get 7 megawatts per hour with the wind turbine. Well, let's start by making another one of these. In fact, hold on a second. Let's spin this. Okay, so how many of these can I make? Damn it. Let me go get one more iron. 1. What was that? Oh, crap. My bad. I just pressed my button for full screen. I don't want full screen, thank you very much. It happens a few times. Those are not common on stream, I know. But hey, I'm pretty silly. Okay, we can now make 2. I don't really need to make it for the cobalt right away, so I'm just going to make it for the quartz, which even so we don't need it that much. And we're going to make it for the copper. We have a day-night cycle, as you already saw. It was night and now the day is starting to come up. There are a bunch of moons. Or other planets, I don't know. I think that one is the tormenting one, the one that causes us problems. We will talk about it at a later point. But first, let's go get our iron from that miner over there. When we run out of oxygen, we take damage so fast. Oh, so fast. Trust me, you don't want that. And you die and you get respawned at your ship, or maybe possibly in the house. I actually don't remember if we get respawned in the house as well or only the ship. Last time I got respawned in the ship, but it might be because it was the closest thing. Oh no, wait, we also get respawned in the house. Yes, I remember. Well, let's take these 30 things of food and let's turn them into food cans. Later on, well, could do it already, but I don't need the rubber yet. We can make rubber with the organics. Alright, okay, so we won't starve. We're fine. So let's convert all of these into ingots. And the same for this. Alright, okay. Now let us see. They tell us to do the assembling bench, but before that we have... we don't have that much cement. That reminds me. We can also collect rock by putting one of these things just on the floor. and we get rock from it. We'll need a fair amount of rock, but I will only make this mine and don't need to worry that much right now. Let us see. I'm missing plates. Okay. How many? How much of this do I have? I have that much. So for this, it's 5. Okay, so I'll make 2 plates. I'll make our little house bigger by adding another section. You're not letting me do it the way I wanted, right? No, I would need to get the dirt ore. Well, I'm quite sure you can do it this way. No? Yes? Like this? Yeah! The silly thing is that, hey, we get 3 doors. If I had put it on the other side, probably I wouldn't have gotten the door. So let's try it out. Can I do it like this? What? Yeah. Okay. And since I have things on this side, let's also build this. Oh, wait. What do you mean not enough cement? You don't make sense. Like, you didn't give me all the materials back? How dare you? That was not supposed to happen. But hey, it's fine. Because we're supposed to get all the materials when we disassemble something. Please, that's how I remember it happened. But it's okay, there's plenty of rocks to make the cement, so we don't have to worry about it. We can put it beneath, but can we make ladders? I don't remember ladders being a thing. Right, why don't I make another one? Because I don't have enough materials, that's it. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just do it like this, it will be enough. So we need to make that assembling bench. So let's just see. We'll need 2 plates, 2 gears, and 2 cables. Gosh, that's a lot, isn't it? So to make the cables, just do them directly from the ingot. For the gears, I need the rods. So I'll need 6 rods, and I don't have enough. So I'll need more iron. Well, let's go get some iron. That's what those machines are working for, to provide me with the materials. Alright. And let's get the copper from this one. And let's go get the quartz. I need to make silica. It will be useful soon enough. It's silica to make glass, I think. Was it? Was it like so? Yes. Okay. Well, let's create a bunch of it, but not too much. Because we also need quartz to do something else. I don't remember exactly what. Well, for one, that. But that's not what we're going to do right away. Right, so let's turn this all into ingots. Alright, and now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2. And we need 2 plates. And we're done. We can now build that thing. So let's build it. Right here, because why not? These sounds though. Well, things that we can do. We can make circuit boards, we can make iron beams, we can make battery cells, we can make filters. That's what we need the sulfur for. Oh yeah, we need the cobalt and sulfur for the battery cells. We need We can make rotors that need the rubber belts that I make from rubber, which is made from organic. Damn, I really need to shave because this mustache is actually being so annoying right now. We can make computers, therefore, I think I only remember one, maybe two machines that use the computers. We can make the standard O2 tanks and the high capacity O2 tanks, which is very nice. I guess I learned that one because of the filters, because I picked up sulfur. And there's the standard battery. So, what am I going to do? Am I going to do batteries already? Um, Alright, let's start by making how many circuits will I need? Just one? Just one, okay. I'll need some cobalt as well. Wait, yeah. One. Saving is the secret. So, now the 3 battery cells, we need a total of 15 cobalt. Well, let's get some cobalt. How much do we have? So we already have 6, we need 9 more. I could make a machine to get some cobalt. Let's not. I think it's just the battery that I'll need the cobalt for, and there should be enough cobalt around on the ground to not having to automate the cobalt yet. What? Come on, don't interrupt me. Why did I get that information now? What did I do? Automation, yes, I know. Now I have access to the big drill, the one that actually allows us to connect conveyor belt on the back.
You don't have those.
No, I don't have them yet. I'll have them soon. I need 4 more cobalt. 1. There's one over there for 1, but there's a bunch of them here. Only 3. Gosh, start on me with that no oxygen thing. I have 15 now, okay. 3 are all I needed. So now let's return to the habitat. In the meantime, the ship is still in its place. Not bothering anyone, we'll get it in due time. Vision critical, oh no! We're alive. This is not hardcore, I don't have to worry. Okay. So, let us see. Don't need to eat yet. Now that we have all that cobalt, we can make all 3 of these. 3 battery cells, and we can make one standard battery. We cannot do multiple things at the same time, because the moment you start a different thing, what you were doing before is cancelled. So now we can put this battery cell here and it'll have more power. Look, 170 is so great. Let's get us more oxygen. But that will need 2 filters. We need 6 iron plates. We cannot make 6. In fact, we cannot make most things that we really wanted to make. I'm not going to pick up the silicon, the quartz. Instead, getting more copper and more iron. Now, I'm not the kind of person who immediately makes a base looking great with foundations and everything. No, the machines will go straight on the ground, where they'll work day and night for the sake of our purposes, which are not necessarily clear at the start. Well, they're clear for me, but... Oh, we have this much copper? Okay, that's nice. Alright, so 15 more of these. Right, 15? Yeah. Let's do 30 of these. I'm not counting. I'm just clicking and that will do. When it's done, it's done. Alright, okay. So, to... wait. To make these 6... Okay, wait. I can do the filters already? No, I need to do the 3 plates first. So, 6 plates. I'll need 12 of these. Is that it? Something like that. So, 2 filters. And there we go. 2 of these. Why 2 of these and not more off the battery? Because, well, I don't need to run that much. I don't need to mine that much because I'll be automating stuff. So instead, I prefer to breed for longer periods of time. Look at that, goes all the way to 500. Besides, at some point we'll unlock the tier 2 of this and we'll have 200 extra energy instead of only 70. Alright, so here's the thing. We need to use these advanced miners. We'll need a lot more materials. We'll need a lot more materials for a lot of things. Beacon emits signals. Nice English. As you can follow on your map and your compass. Well, the map's not that big, and honestly, I'm perfectly fine without using the beacons. Especially if it uses power. Look at the amount of things we can do. We can do the electrical panel, the door, if we want more doors on your habitat. We can make windows, which I don't even see the point of, because if you put a window, you can't put furniture on that area. Okay, yeah, fine. A window is a nice thing to have, but I'll wait until the island is terraformed before I start putting windows. We have the kitchen, which, as they say there, it's a work in progress. We have the interior door if we want to make rooms, interior wall if we want to make rooms as well, and the regular wall. What does the regular wall do? Replace any other things that are there, or can I use them just outside? How about we check? Let's check. So, just a wall. Oh my god. Can I really just build a wall like this? Oh my. Look at that.
That's a long wall.
Yeah, it's a long wall, but we don't need it right now, so we'll just disassemble it. We might as well get some food eaten. Thank you very much. You. Let's make some more food out of you. I probably should have saved that to make rubber. Now it's a bit too late. Probably should make more of those. I mean, I have plenty of space here, so why not? Because I need more plates, that's why. I can make a few. There we go. Wait, no, that's only 3. I want double. Alright, okay. So, let's put you. So technically, I shouldn't bother. And that will be, well, okay, initially I should bother, yes. Perfectly fine. Later on we'll have a different method to create the organics. So let us see, other things, wait, was I checking this? No, I was checking this. So we can make the basic miner that uses no power. We can make a forge to automate the creation of ingot. We can make the advanced miner, which mines automatically and has the exit there for the conveyor. We can make a water pump, produces 100 liters per second. It will be used for a bunch of things. A container, which is always good for saving things in. A beacon, which we already talked about. The wind turbine, which is the main power source for now. We already went through this. We have the workbench, we have the assembling bench, which is more complicated, or makes more complicated things out of
And
materials.
the grower.
Hmm?
The grower.
Yeah, the grower, the plant grower. And we have the trash can, which honestly is probably the only thing that I really don't need. Then we have crates, we have desktops, we have tables. This is strange desktop. It's kind of. Well, actually, I could turn that into a gaming desk. That would be nice. Then for the foundation parts,
You have a stairs.
we have stairs, exterior
Yes.
stairs. We have fences. We have roof fence. Another roof fence that I suppose is opposite in some way. Because honestly, these look exactly the same. So actually, they look the same and having the same orientation. Wait, no, they're slightly different. Ah, yes. Well, there was no need for this to be a different block. Um, then we have ground. We can place ground. We can do some interesting terraforming. We can create asphalt, bricks, corrugated plate, roof tiles, wood planks, bare concrete, bunker concrete, yellow stripes, concrete pavement, and floor panels. And then we have a bunch of glass. Regular glass, 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 glass. I guess, yeah, this is just colors. That's all very interesting. But let's work on getting this done. For that, we'll need first this, a bunch of these. So how many do we want of these? We want one for. We could make the 5 already. For 5, we'll need 15. So we could do this. We'll need 2, but then we'll need to have these as well. For how many of them? 4 of them? No, for 3 of them. We'll need these for 3 of them. So 9. Yeah, we'll make 5 of these. Because why not? But of course we'll need more materials than what we have access to right now. We only have that. Let's go get more ore. And on our way back, we'll actually collect more ore from the ground. Once we rest from all this running, so that we just walk. Walking is enough to rest. There's plenty of ore on the ground, but we want to automate things as soon as possible. And when I say automate, I say fully automate, not just partially automate the way we did it with mini miners that don't use power. Because those only fill up to 30 and we cannot connect conveyor belt to it. By the way, no signs of the danger yet. There will be a danger tormenting us. But it's less frequent than it used to be, and I am satisfied with that. Whoa, wait, what do I have the messages? Oh, what happened to the background? What happened to my background? My girlfriend sent me some message now. Anyway, let's continue. Wait, that's not how it is. It's left clicking. So when I maximize the window, apparently I lost the background of my main screen for some reason. It's all black. But the other 2 screens, they have the regular background images. Not sure what happened there. Pardon me. Are you ready to sleep? Is that it?
No.
Drink some water for starters. And then perhaps we'll take care of something to help you keep your focus. I didn't pick up any cover? Okay, I didn't pick up any cover. I don't need any cover. So we'll need a bunch of rods.
Oh. Wow. going fast.
I think it's going exactly at the same speed as has been going the entire time. So now I need 25 plates. 25 plates means, oh boy, 50 ingots, and 50 ingots mean 100 ore. Now I kind of regret. Hold on a second. That's kind of solved the problem. Because we totally don't want to have to wait that long for things. So let's add a second miner to this. We can also rotate this. Sometimes it's kind of useless because you move a little bit out of the way and then suddenly you have to rotate everything again. It's kind of a bit tormenting sometimes. But hey, as long as you're already in the proper direction, you shouldn't have any problem whatsoever. Alright, let's manually smelt this ore into ingots, which is wonderful. We do it in some sort of workbench. Make sense? No? Well, it's still the demo. Some things might change, some others might not. Alright, this will give us 22 ingots, so that will be about half the plates we'll need. Yeah, we have enough for two. It's almost half. It's not half yet. Let's go get the iron because it's waiting there for us. Stop barking, Reno. Did you drink water like I told you? If you don't drink water, you cannot eat anything. You surely want to eat something, right?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. I have a lot of rock here. Now I'm accumulating a bunch of rock on me. Let's make a bunch of...
Wait.
Oh, you'll definitely eat something. Just give me...
What are you going to cook?
I don't know. Probably some sort of cookies or the sort. By the way, that was not a napkin for you to use like that. That was a napkin for you to use like that. Alright, we can make 30 ingots, which is great.
Are you going to cook the chips or more cookies?
Some sort of cookies for sure. Definitely not chips at this time. There's no time for chips.
Small ones?
It could be the small ones, or it could be the cream cookies.
The green one.
Give me the cream ones, yes. No shame in asking.
Give me the green cookie.
I need 5 more. And I do now. And these was all just for the powering perspective. Calm down, be patient. I'll give them to you when I decide. Alright, so let's build this. Don't put that on the fan. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that. We have 35 megawatts. Calm down, you. Oh, it's coming already. You can see it in the distance.
The wave?
Yeah, you can see already the wave over there in the distance. It's still a long time until it actually arrives. Now, here's the thing. Once in a while, a tsunami wave of gigantic proportions will arrive and wipe out the island. Not entirely. It will cover the entire island. We get a cinematic camera view of the event, but fortunately only power structures will suffer with it. So when the music starts, indicating that the wave is actually coming, and we'll get a warning as well on the screen. I will go to those wind turbines and I'll pick them up. It's kind of sad because I just picked them up. I just placed them.
Look at my hand.
I would look at your hands if I wasn't so busy. Yes, you made a balloon of that again. Alright, okay, so let's go get more of the iron ore. The first thing that we'll have is a drill or two dealing with the iron ore. And we'll prepare the machines for all the infrastructure. At a later point we might go explore the islands, but maybe we'll do that when we have access to the barriers of the ship. Because the ship uses special batteries.
So they use robot batteries.
What?
Yes, some use robot batteries.
It uses special batteries, special ship batteries.
Look at this freaking thing.
Yes, that freaking thing is awesome, isn't it? Awesomely silly, that is. Alright, okay, so I will want 2 of these. So I'll need you to shut up because you're making too much noise. Silly Ramiel. Alright, we need 4 gears for each, so 8 gears. We'll need 24 rods. We can make them. There we go, 24. And now we can make all the 8 gears needed. So we'll also need more rods for that, so we'll need 12 rods. We can make 10 right away. But then we'll need more iron. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I wish I knew exactly how long it takes for the wave to get here. It's still pretty far, like it's going to be pretty far for a while. But soon enough, we'll be warned about it, but we'll actually be able to see it much bigger, much closer when that happens. We're still perfectly fine. And we can still work. Alright, okay. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so 2 more of these. And I will need...
Look at your spider.
Don't put that on my head when I'm streaming, silly. You played with me most of the afternoon. You cannot play with me now. Alright. Let's go collect. By the way, one silly thing that happens is that we don't get to collect the things that are inside whatever structures we delete. So we should get things from them before we delete them. We get the materials from building them, but we do not get the materials inside them. That's silly. Now let us see. The terrain is a bit silly over here, so let's build it like this. 1 and 2. Look at that, marvelous. Look at all those grinder drills. Grinder gear drills. Oh look, moon is rising. This one has 3 spaces, but it's not about the 3 spaces that we're that we... It's not because of those spaces. It's because of these slots that we've built this. Ramil, stop doing that!
I don't want to play with you.
I already said I'm live streaming. I cannot play with you now. We played before. And soon enough it will be time for you to sleep, not play. Do that elsewhere. Why don't you play with the rocks? Alright. So, the next step... Ooh, it's getting closer. I will have enough space. Okay. So... 52. Even if I am fast at clicking, we cannot have more than 30 on the cube. In fact, 30 seems to be the number for everything. All the stacks of everything are limited to 30. The cube is 30.
The cube is not for
Yes, it is.
the cube is
Alright, so we want forges. We want 2 of them. Alright, so we just need 4 of these. But I already know that I'll need more. I'll need 20. Actually, didn't really need 20. Let's see. No, that's the 12 plus 2, so I need 10 more. And then I need a bunch. Oh, damn it, I don't have enough. I'll need a bunch for the conveyors. I wish I could see the wave on the map, but we really can't see it. There's nothing. Oh, look at that. Boom. I'm not going to smelt all of this manually. No, 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 no. No, no. Because first of all, let's put the smelters here right now. And now let's put conveyors going from the drills to the smelters. Now there's one thing that I really don't understand. Like, I can input things on the output of the machines, but not on the input, which is kind of silly. New objective, terraformation. So here's what we'll do.
You got stuck on the drill.
I cannot put it automatically like that. Yeah, I'm kind of on the drill now. Right, that will help. But what we want to do this kind of stuff. Oh, that one will require that. Let's go make 4 more plates and do 2 containers. Why am I making 2 containers? Because, hey, I'm gonna have one doing one thing and another one doing another thing. And both things will be needed. Because these are the basic materials. Like, this is only good to make this, even though I thought I said something else, but it's not. And these 2 are needed for everything else, because as you can see, there's this uses them, there's this uses plates, there's nothing else that uses the ingots themselves. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I need more than that because of the conveyors. Silly me. Right, let's pretend that's the proper amount. Don't see the wave. Ah, there it is. It's still fairly far. We can see it right away, but it's still so far. Alright, okay, so let's build these over here. By the way, clipping is common in the game, but not a problem for any crafting, for any structure. Like, the structures couldn't care less about the clipping, apparently. Which is great. Look at them ingots going! So awesome. Anyway, with this we have 3 plus now 6, we already have 12. We are now going to make these. So that will be 22 power, but we have plenty.
And you are going to make those.
Yes, I'm going to make those, only so many materials. Let's get them directly from here. Oh yeah, look at that. By the way, don't try to go on top of the machines because you kind of slide on them, and on certain machines you might even get stuck. And you don't want to be stuck on such a machine. Apparently we should eat. Let's eat some. Just a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that planet, look at that planet, look at that planet. Which is actually further than I thought. I guess only when it gets too close we'll see that closer. I think that is a moon associated with the wave. I can't really tell you for sure. Okay, so the things we need iron beams, we need circuit boards, we need gears. Oh gosh. Right, so we have a lot of these. So for the gears we need 3 rods. And we need 2 of those things. That's 8. It's again 24. So let's make 24. What are you drawing?
I just draw it in drill. I want to play with this one.
Oh, that's interesting.
I saw this drill.
Where did you see it?
I saw it in school.
You saw a drill in school? That's weird.
Yes, but this is not a drill. It's a point to put side to get up a bit.
Oh, interesting. Okay, for the circuit boards we'll need that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh wait, we need 2 per each, so... And I already cancelled that, marvelous. Silly me. Cannot leave the workbench until the thing is actually done. Now the beams. The beams will require 5. I need 3, so 6, so 18. 18. Are you silly? Don't you know how to count? 6 times 5 is 30. 30 iron rods. Wonderful. But it's okay, we have plenty of ingots. Let's do this until it's maximized or something. And each beam needed 3 of those things, so 3 times 3 is 9. Wait, 6, 18. That's what you actually need, 18. Oh, look at that, we made 60. Wonderful. Now for this I'm going to make already a crap ton of them. Because we need them for conveyors as well. By the way, conveyors can be used to speed us up while we're running. That's very nice. But do you take in consideration one thing? If you have the conveyor right on the floor, on top of the ground, just like that, without anything else, the terrain will cause you to... It will make you resist the movement. So it will be worse than just going on the ground running. Oh, the wave is getting so much closer now. Right. Let's see if we can set the... Don't do that, please. If we can set everything up before we have to deal with the wave. Oh man, I forgot to make the beams. I get the feeling I won't have time and I'll have to... Do I have space? I have space. I have some space.
Let me see.
See what? The wave? Look, it's already there.
Let me see if you have space.
By the way, let's create a backup. There we go, we created the backup. Not here. The beams are here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful.
7, 8.
We'll be getting the warning pretty soon. I guess I can leave the what they call the wind turbines up just for the sake of showing what happens to them. I mean, they're pretty cheap, so it shouldn't be a problem. Replace them, it's easy. Alright, so you are going to make this, and you are going to make this. And now we're going to make 2 boxes. One here, one here. And we're going to put conveyors going here. And now I don't have enough, so let's get from here. And there. Clipping as intended. We are good. Oh, fine about that. It's a terrible idea. You get stuck, it is a terrible time to get stuck. So from now on, I can get this from here and this from here. Now, these will be just for those materials. There are things that use those materials directly. Right? Apparently mostly not. Huh. Oh, we can make solar panels. I haven't done a single solar panel yet. And I mean, on the other game I only used the wind turbines because they provide always the same amount of power. So why wouldn't I? I was told that there is a way to store the energy, so maybe after I build the first solar power, I get access to that. Oh, look at that! Isn't it glorious?
No, it's not. It's bad to have the wave.
Yeah, it's bad to have the wave. Now here's the thing. It's a huge wave. There's nothing we can do. There's no way to run to. We survive easily, apparently. Our structures survive, but
Look at
those
them. Look at them. Look at them.
those can be forfeit. They are totally gone. By the way, when this grabs my camera initially, you will notice that it's just a camera. See? Look, I'm still walking over there. I'm still running, look. Look at the monstrous thing. Well, I guess I know what's
Look at you. Look
what
at
the other guy was talking about
you.
when he said a
Look
circle.
at you.
I am looking at it. Look at it, gigantic.
Look at you.
I can hardly see myself. Look. Oh, there they go. Bye bye, wind turbines. And the turbines are gone. This gigantic wave. I don't doubt that this was pretty much based on.
Look at that.
Ah,
Look at
what is that?
Look at that.
What is that movie?
Look at that. Look. Look at
Here
that.
we are.
Look at that.
And then this shows up because this is supposed to be the end of the demo. But,
Look at there.
well.
Look at there.
Can you stop saying look at there, look at there, look at there? I can't look at anything if I'm on that screen, okay? Calm down. So now, we have no power. Since we have no power, let's go deal with the power. Fortunately, I set up that already and already produced a bunch of plates and rods. And plates and rods are exactly what we need to make the, what they call, the turbine.
It's about the rod and the plate.
Okay, your plate is a bit too thin, isn't it?
But fireplace doesn't have.
Let's build them here this time. And since we have enough materials, let's make more. Randomly placed because why not? Now we have 70 megawatts power just for 22 demand, which is nothing actually. So that's pretty much just a buffer. Okay, let's get more. Let's get more. So everything indicates that plates take longer to craft. Or maybe not. Actually, maybe I just took more. Let's see. Uses to see, it's not about taking more time to craft. Oh gosh, even so fast. Yeah, rods apparently are faster to craft. Or actually no, they take it. See. No, really. Yeah. So for one, the plates require 2 ingots and the rods only require 1. But even if they would require the same amount, the rods are so much faster when crafting, which means I should have more things crafting the plates. But for now, let's work on crafting 1 solar panel. That we just need to craft 2 iron beams. You know, usually I don't do the mall kind of thing, which I still don't like calling it a mall. It's a warehouse in which we have automation crafting the basic things that we may need, and then we just go to the boxes and collect them. Well, it's like this. In this game, it's kind of useful because you use those materials to make the buildings. You don't craft the buildings themselves. So you'll need a bunch of materials on you and you'll need a crap ton of them. So let's make a solar panel next to the turbines. This time when the wave comes, we will disassemble all the turbines before the wave has any chance to destroy them.
I'm making a turbine.
Oh, you're making a turbine. All right. Ah, here it is, the battery. So, from what I remember reading on Discord, the batteries do not go away with the waves. So maybe doing these instead of the turbines is better. Sure, these things go away, but I can pick them up and just get the power somewhere else. So let's see about these oh my, there's a larger solar panel. Wow! Refined cobalt. Okay. I guess I should have built the solar panel before because it unlocked these large solar panels. This makes a world of a difference. I mean, think about it, it's a lot. And then there's the battery. You can get a lot. Oh, right. Ooh, battery cells. That's a problem. Because battery cells use sulfur, and the amount of sulfur we can get, though it is a lot on certain locations, it's limited. It's not unlimited. But then again, if a single one is 100 megawatts, it should be fine, right? Blesses the night well, and if you think about it, like this gives 7 megawatts per hour. This on its minimum, which is at night. Pardon me. Yes, at night it still produces power. Produces 5. But this one is 22. It's already worth a little bit over 3 of these turbines. So we don't need that many batteries because just the large solar panels are already awesome enough. Let's see, 10 battery cells. Gosh, that's just ridiculous. Battery cells, yes, they use sulfur. And it's not even a small amount of them. You know, the silly thing is that we don't even need the spaceship to go anywhere because it's probably because it's the demo, but we can simply just. Oh my gosh, they fixed it! Okay, never mind. That was expected. You see, on the previous version, I could just right click, I would get a menu of three options, and one of them was fast travel to this location. Not anymore. Fine. I'll use the spaceship to get there. One silly thing, for some reason, we can see the conveyor belts, but we cannot see the machines themselves. And by the way, the house icon will, at least when on the other version that I played, it would appear every time that we would place one of these things, the habitat thing, the what is it called, the living compartment. Which means whenever we go to somewhere else, that new one will be considered the base, and we don't get the second icon of that. So it will always switching whenever we build one, until there's only one, I think. When we delete one that we created, that icon will disappear, and then if we have at least one, that one will be back on the map. Right, okay, but let's eat something and focus on the task ahead. We need more automation. So we are a bit far from that, but the refined coal is actually pretty simple to acquire. Hold on a second, is it? Water pumps uses rotors. Okay, we're good. So first things first, let's make rubber with all of this. I was certain that they had fixed this, in which when we collect, the stacks will apply automatically. It will automatically go to a stack that's already present. But apparently not. But that said, yeah, I can do this. I can put it there. It's rather silly. So let's do some of the rubber. Which is not working because I don't have the space. Sheesh. That. Right. Let's make is this as big as I can do for now? Okay, that will do. Let's put this here. Rally. Let's pick these up. Now let's make all that rubber. We'll make 24 rubber. 24? Yes, 24. Yeah, 24. That's why I went all the way to 30, isn't it? But it's okay. When he reaches the point in which would make more, he doesn't. There we go. 24 rubber. Uh, we'll need 2 of these per rotor. Did I actually check what I need to do? I didn't, did I? Why am I looking at this? That's not what I want. Where is the thing? Here it is. 2 rotors per pipe, and the refiner needs 1. Well, 1 will be enough. Do we actually need cobalt for anything else when it's not refined? I don't think so. Oh, the small ones, but we're going straight for the big ones. There's no point in going for the small ones when we can go straight to the big ones, right? Alright, okay, then we'll need that. Rotors, filters, oh gosh, 4 filters. We need 4 filters for that, no filters for that, and we need a total of 3 rotors. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I many filters? 4 filters. Can I make 4 filters? We can make 4 filters. It only uses one sulfur, so that is fine. Alright, here we go. The rotors. Romeo, one. Wait, I need the cable. Yes, the cable. And we already have the capacity. Oh gosh. Let's go get copper. Your dirt. We can already make the battery for the ship. But right now is not essential. What's essential is working on a bunch of things. I'm working first on the cobalt because we need it to make the big solar panels. But after that we will deal with everything. Or at least the main things. Alright, so the rotors and we need the cable. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. What is it? What do you suddenly think of?
What is this?
That's the sun.
The sun?
Yeah, I don't know what the other thing is. This is the energy cell. I told you, this is the sun. This, I don't know, maybe it's a moon?
Looks like it.
Look, I didn't do that, so I don't know. Alright, so...
What is this called?
4 iron beams. I don't know what that is called. Oh, what you mean the word. It's Logitech.
Logitech.
Well, then we're going to get... Oh. No, wait, I have the materials on me. Not here, silly. Here. Right, so one of these. No, I need one more. Right, so I can make one of these. And I can make one of these. As for the pipes, I need to first craft this. But the pipes use plates, so I might as well go get them. Let's go get some plates. No need to get rods. I have so many rods. Alright. Okay. So now... here's the tormenting part. Like, I could do this the hard way. Or the silly way, so to speak. But since I don't do that, Remy, don't put that on the speaker. Since we don't have fast travel anymore, the silly way that I was thinking of won't work. What I was thinking is, we need to reach the water, and the water is everywhere in the map. We could just dig down and find it. So we'll dig a hole straight down, and then I would just teleport back up. The problem is that I cannot teleport back up. I'll need to make a proper hole going down. That takes a while, especially because to make a hole, well, I pretty much need an empty inventory. I could do it. I could pretty much do it. I mean, there's a benefit, because that way I just go down a tunnel instead of going all the way to the coast, because if you think about it, so far from the coast. So let's do that. Let's cheese it. Wait, not you, the locker. Let's put everything that we won't need. Hold on a second. That's better. Because that way I don't have an extra stack of the rods for no good reason. I could also do... the door is there. Do something about this. you just making it go. And apparently my theory about the waves being affected by something specific was wrong. I mean by a specific moon. Because the wave arrived when the moon was still not really in its biggest size. I mean, where is it now? It's right there. Still rising. We already suffered the wave. So yeah, always keep your eyes on the horizon. On the eastern side, you'll be able to see when the wave is approaching. It takes its sweet time, so you have some time to plan ahead. Right, okay. So, this here, this here, this here, this here. How about I make some silica? No, it's gonna be worthless because it would still go over a stack. How about get this back and this back and make another locker? There you go. You go there, you go there. Nope, don't do that, please. Go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. And now, do I need to eat? I need to eat. And you go there. Now it's time to dig down somewhere. So, since the cobalt is over there, so we'll have a miner here going over here. So I should put the thing. Wait. When we make this, the water's on the other side, so it's gonna be like that. Okay, perfect. So I'll make the hole here. We should have some good space for us, for the head, or else it's gonna be tormenting to climb and we might get stuck. It shouldn't be a straight down hole because I'm quite sure that won't work in the long run. Because jumping would be tormenting. We do have the power to worry about. Honestly, I probably should have gotten an extra battery. Because I run out of energy faster than oxygen. When I get to the level of the water, all I need to do is make me a big chamber to be able to... It's going to be a while. For a while. To be able to put as many pumps as I can. While we're digging, we won't be able to pay attention to the waves. So take that in mind. By the way, I'm terrible at making tunnels. I am not a mole, so the consequence is that this is not a straight line down. It's not a diagonal, a perfect diagonal line going down. We have issues with the mesh. We can see the water, but it's still actually too far. The funny thing is that when we actually have things built properly, when we have our space down there, we just need one pipe going up. We'll have one pipe going up, and we'll have one or more valves on the bottom to connect all of the pumps, and we'll have valves up on the surface to distribute to water. I actually don't know what's the actual throughput is for the pipes. I'm just going to assume that it doesn't matter as long as there are enough pumps connected. There will be enough water going through. When I'm at about a quarter of the oxygen, I'll return back up. I didn't bring anything. As you can see, I'm getting a lot. That is why I needed the inventory cleared. Because if we don't have it cleared, we won't be able to make much of a hole. We cannot dig unless we have space in the inventory for the rock we are collecting, not connecting. What am I saying? It's like I don't know how to speak English. So, no, it's like I don't know how to speak, period. Oh, we're almost done. By the way, there's a lantern. We have a lantern, a flashlight, torch, whatever you want to call it. But I use it so little. Well, here in the darkness, where there is no direct sunlight or moonlight or moons. Many moonlights. I mean, there are 3 moons. Okay, inventory full. Now's the time when I return. Climbing is fine. Yeah, I cannot do that. Might need to increase the whole. Wow, it seems that it went mostly horizontal on the tunnel. So that we don't waste materials, how about we make a bunch of cement? By the way, don't use a flashlight when there's plenty of light. Wait. Not you, you. If we don't have space, we can do anything. The good thing is that it uses 3 rock to make 1 bag of cement. Which means we only need 1 empty sticks. Is that a benefit? In a way, it is a benefit. For one, we won't be running out of cement anytime soon by just digging the hole. Kind of. Run for a bit. Just wasting my clicks. There's still so much. Oh, okay, my inventory, I'm so heavy. Oh, by the way, the marker on the map is still there. I'll remove it in a moment. Now, that island that I was showing that I was wanting to fast travel to, which I can't really, other than a total of 8 nodes, 4 of each type, the quartz, the cobalt, the copper and the iron, it also has sulfur and another material all over the place. I'll only speak of that material when we actually see it in the game. I could say, yes, spoilers, but nothing too extraordinary. But yeah, that particular material only exists on that small island. The main island doesn't have it. The main island has a bunch of sulfur in another cave and possibly underground on some areas, but none of the other material. That one is reserved to the small island. And sadly, in a very specific amount, very limited amount. It's I'm not entirely sure how much. I searched pretty much the entire island. I know I might have missed a bunch of pieces of it, but there should be no more than maybe 120 at best. Right, all this. Now, all this has to go somewhere. Ramiel, where do you think you're going? Come back. Oh, okay. Go on. Go to the top. That's important. Dragging things onto other things, stacks onto other stacks, will not merge them. Not unless you have less of one of the thing, of one of them. That is... There's not what I want. Just grab this. Yeah. Alright, okay. So... Still no wave. Let's return to our hole. So yeah, you need to have 30 or less total in 2 stacks to be able to merge them. Where did I start making the hole? Yeah, yeah. Damn. Don't pay attention, you don't get things done. Opening up the tunnel a little bit on some areas that is a little bit tight. Or that looks tight. Actually, it's not that tight. Well, okay, we still have a lot to dig. And I totally want to dig on the areas where it stays like that, where we can feed the water. I'm gonna keep the ear peeled when my kid calls for me. Because he's definitely going to need some. Oh, more batteries would definitely improve the digging, but then I would have more trouble. You're done, then clean yourself. So I can't say that I'm actually running this. I'll just go straight to what I believe is more important first. There's no need to do it the way I do it. I mean, you could have made the base down there on the beach where the ship is. Whoa! Already reached the water. Alright. So the farm says that it needs to be built on the coast. It doesn't. It only needs to be built where the water is. So as you can see, I'm not on the coast. I'm in a freaking hole on the ground. And I'll be able to build... Oh, yeah. Though it's going to take a bit to clear this with the small amount of energy that I have. But hey, it's worth it. I could probably build